I had an uncle whose name was Rebbe Meir Dubrovsky. He's also known as Rebbe Meir Vilenkin. He was a son of one of the Choshevste Rabbonim Lubavitch. His father was Rebbe Mendel Dubrovsky, the famous Rebbe Mendel Dubrovsky. And he didn't get a chance, Rebbe Meir, my uncle, didn't get a chance to learn yeshiva so much because he was drafted into the Russian army. And he didn't have a beard. And the reason he didn't have a beard is not because Chas v'Sholem that he wanted to be modern, things like that. He poshet believed that he is not royu to have a beard. He was a real Yireh Shamayim. He was a real emesa person. Everything by him was with an emes. And he, with an emes, really felt that he is not royu to wear a beard. When his daughter, my cousin, became a kala to Rabbi Yitzchak Springer, so the Rebbe at that time already would put conditions in order to be Mesader Kedushin. So the Rebbe put a condition that he's going to be Mesader Kedushin, this Chasana, if the father of the Kala will grow a beard. When he heard that the Rebbe said that he should grow a beard, so obviously he started growing a beard, even though he himself felt that he's not deserving, he's not Royi, but the Rebbe said, so he grew a beard. Now the Seder was that before the Chasana, the Chasan Kala would go into Yechidus and the Mechatonim would go into Yechidus. So he also went into Yechidus before the Chasana. By that time already, it was a while since he started growing his beard, so he had already a pretty big beard already. So when he went into Yechidus, he told me, the Rebbe in Yechidus said to him, Ich hoff, as ihr hot nicht kein Faribel, was ich euch gebeten ist, hat verlassen an Bord. I hope that you're not upset that I asked you to grow a beard. So he says to me that he told the Rebbe, as the Rebbe heist, folg ich. The Rebbe said to do it, I listen. So the Rebbe said to him, Ich heist, der Shulchan Aruch heist. I'm telling you to do it. The Shulchan Aruch is telling you to do it. And I believe when he used the word Shulchan Aruch, I don't know he meant the Sefer Shulchan Aruch, but that was an expression by the Rebbe. Whenever he meant it as Al Pi Halacha, Al Pi Teira, he would use the Shulchan Aruch. So when he said that, he meant to say, I'm telling you to do it. Al Pi Teira, you have to do it. The Halacha tells you to do it. So when he, in other words, that the Rebbe wanted to tell him that it's not something that the Rebbe is demanding something extra, but this is something that has to be done Al Pi Halacha.